Okay, so here I've cut up 3 white tapered candles and just heating them up on the stove. And this is the first step of making some fire starters. So once that those candles have melted on the stove, I have a little box here of sawdust and an egg carton, and then I'm going to mix this with the wax to make some fire starters, and I'll show you how that goes. So I think while I'm waiting for that wax to melt, I'm just going to fill up a little egg crate. Not quite sure, probably halfway here. Get them started. So my neighbor that turned me on to this, and he gave me a dozen, like one crate like this, and basically one for each fire that you want to start. So this is 12 days of starting fires. So I'm going to leave it like that. They're all pretty even, and that's what they're going to look like. And I'll just go get the wax. Still a ways to go. You can see it's a bit of a slow process on the wood stove. I think I'm going to cheat and just do it on the regular stove. Okay, so the wax all melted. Nothing left there other than the wicks are floating around that were cut up. Those were 3 white tapered candles. I think Brenda got them at the dollar store for 50 cents each. And so now the process is to fill the little egg cups. And I made a bit of a little well in the center of each one. And we're just going to pour the wax into each well. See how far I get with 3 candles. 3 candles that I've melted. I know we've got other old candles floating around from past lives, but this doesn't look like it's quite going to make it. But that's all right. We'll do some more. So now I'm just going to add a little bit more sawdust on top. Not going to hurt, and will only help getting the job done. Getting fire started. So we'll let that set up for a bit. And I have to wait on another egg carton. But once these are set up, I'll get back and show you what they're like and how they work. Okay, so this is how my fire starters are, and I just wanted to show you quickly how well they work. And basically what I'm going to do is just tear one of these off. And there you go. that's what we're going to start with. And I know you all have your own way to make fires, get fires started. Well, this is more about just showing you how easy these can burn. And whether you make one of those TP sticks type setups or a cross cabin setup with your kindling and ball of paper, this is what it's all about. If you put this in here to start with, you'll see that it burns on its own. So you could stuff this into the middle of your teepee of kindling, and this will get things started. But for this demonstration, I'm just showing you that you can start as simple as this. And that flame will be enough to get your kindling started. And we used to struggle to keep enough newspapers in the house to start the fire. Don't really buy that many newspapers. So we'd raid the mailbox for flyers or something to midweek, just so we'd have enough paper to get things going. But you can tell that this is pretty effective. To get your fires going. So you can build on that, let her get started for a few minutes, or as I say, stick that into your pile of kindling to begin with and then light her up. You could have a little piece of paper in there or something to get it started, but as long as you can light that fire starter, that egg crate, it will get your fire going. And that's my latest discovery. Follow me for more recipes.